Okay, guys, welcome back to the gym. Tonight we're going to have Wajdi Bouallegue. He's going to join us at 5:30. Going to try to get to our pommel horse strength, and we're going to start with a good warm-up. Going to go to smoothie. He's going to start with walking with wrist rolls. And single finger pull down stretches. Next finger. Next finger. Okay, switch hands. That's it. Palm up, pull down, stretch. And switch hands. And switch arms. Sam, do pinky up stretch. Everybody knows what it is, so just get it done. Switch hands. Left arm circles forward. Backwards. Right arm circles forward. Backwards. Start low, go high. Elbows up. Slow kick walks. Something else that has to do with kicking. Sideways. Good one. And then there's another direction you could kick in. We're going to do a lot more of this, guys. Make sure you're ready.
Other side.
It's green. Buenos dias, amigo. Just want you guys to keep moving for 5 minutes. Try to get your heart rate up. Get blood to your muscles. I don't really care what you do. Got to get good. All this has got to be worth it. It's all got to be worth it. You got to start thinking about your goals. It's one thing to keep working out, but if you don't have goals for this coming year, how will you tell whether or not all this working out paid off? And you can't make goals that you can't reach because those are called dreams. You got to make realistic goals, okay? Realistic goals. And those realistic goals, that you can achieve those realistic goals, but you got to do it with hard work. Okay, guys? Okay, 2 minutes to go. If you wanted to start to transition into a little bit more gymnastics related activities, you could do that. Trying to keep your heart rate going up. It's pretty convenient, Sam. It's going to help you a lot. That's it, Austin. Every flare, make sure you're trying to reach to flat in the back, man. Right? Yeah, it's nice, dude. It's nice. Open up, open up. Everybody will look at your flares and see something different. Okay, Jackson. That's it. Good even hand placements. Even hand placements. Up, 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 up. Yeah, it's nice. Up, 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 up. When we watched Wajdi on floor, it was up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Like a little drum. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. That's good. Good try. Good try. Up, 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 up. I'm sure he can still remember the tempo in his hands if you ask him. Up, 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 up. Okay, guys, 15 seconds. Why don't we chill out a little bit? Put it back on Aiden. Aiden, you're on mic. Let's get it. Tell him what you're doing.
Left arm, hollow stretch.
I don't care if it's right or wrong. Doesn't matter to me. I just care that you're leading him.
Right side.
Maybe try to explain what you're doing a little bit. Dead air is no fun.
Left side stretch.
Elbows,
Elbow.
elbows, hips, and knees.
Other way. Hips. Other direction.
Hey guys, I just keep stretching. You guys know what we're doing right now, but I'm going to introduce you to Wajdi. Wajdi just got on a little while ago. Hey man, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great, Wajdi. These guys are in the middle of warm up. Right, we'll show you a couple future star routines in a little bit, and then we'll get going. It's nice to see you.
Yes, perfect.
All
Yeah,
right.
nice to see you too.
Hey,
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna for a little. Get going, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Buddy. Put you on.
Switch direction.
Sam, you're definitely doing all the stretches. Okay, Jackson, you're up. Let's see what you got. We're gonna do all the wrist stuff.
Fingers face forward, 2 circles to the left, 2 circles to the right. Fingers face in. Fingers face out. Face towards you. Flip over, push gentle. Ten wrist push-ups. Other way. Bend your knees, straighten your knees. Five stretches.
Sam, you're up. Well done, Jackson. We're gonna do that a lot. Okay, guys, make sure your left hand, left foot. Try to talk them what you're doing, Sam. Right hand, right foot. Separate your feet a little bit more. Left hand, left foot. Separate your feet 90 degrees. Left hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Elbows in the middle. All right, keep your knees nice and tall. Point those toes. That's it. Nice and wide now, nice and wide. That's it. Right hand, right foot. Elbows in the middle. Aiden, shoulders and bridges. You're on mic.
Shoulder stretch. Look at the ceiling. Push up the bridge. Shoulder stretch. Push up the bridge. Shoulder stretch.
It's just like old times, yeah? It's awesome, dude.
Push up the bridge.
Nice job, my man. It's fun to hear you do that, dude. Jackson, you're up. Let's get it. Okay, let's try to get as many as we can in between now and 5:30. We'll go take a break. Kick, arms forward, prone fall, point your foot at the ceiling. Got to have good rhythm. Right to push-up shape, right to right leg split, and arms up. Boom. 1, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and face the middle split, arms up, horizontal, 1 1,000, 2 1,000. At least get 1, 3 1,000. On your bum, hands on the ground, feet 90 degrees, arms parallel, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. On your belly, up and over. On your belly, up and over if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Left leg, hold 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Slide your right leg forward onto your bum. Lean back, bridge, hold 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Look at your hands, 3 1,000. Slide down, and just a circle, a beautiful circle with no choppiness. Just arms up, forward and back. Hold. Look at the ceiling. 1 1,000. Point those toes. 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Hands slide across the ground, past your feet, looking at the camera. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and sit up. Look good. Beautiful. Okay, Abdur Rahim, you're up. Okay, Abdur Rahim, 1 second. Kick while lifting arms forward, go to a push-up shape. Prone fall, point your foot at the ceiling, push-up shape, right leg forward, hold. It's okay, ignore it, ignore it. 1 1,000, your arms are low. 2 1,000, 3 1,000, turn, face the middle, hold. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Hands on the ground, feet 90 degrees, slide your hands. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Belly on the ground, up and over. Else, push up, left leg, hold. 1 1,000, arms are low. 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Slide your right leg onto your back. Push up to a bridge, hold 1 1. Look at your hands, 1 1,000. Look at your hands, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Slide. And I want it to just look smooth with your arms. No choppiness. Up, forward, around. Up, forward, around. Look at the ceiling. 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Slide your hands. Slide your hands. Slide your hands. Look up. Look forward. Keep that back straight. Try to show them back straight. There you go. All right, Sam, you're up. Let's get it. Ooh, you got terrible lighting. Is there any way that you can fix the lighting and I'll come back to you right afterwards? Here, I'll show you what your camera looks like. Look at, it's all wicked dark in there. Yeah, open up a light. All right, Smoothie, you're up. Let's go. Kick, arms forward, go down to a push-up shape, point your foot at the ceiling, push-up shape. Yeah, you got to get your foot at the ceiling more. Go back, start again. It says your foot has to point at the ceiling. Okay, push-up shape at the ceiling. There we go, push-up shape, right leg split, hold. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Face the middle. Hold. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Hands, feet, hands. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Belly on the ground, all the way. Push-up shape, left leg split, go. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Right leg forward. Push up to a bridge. You can turn on the mat. You can turn on the mat. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Slow down and do the hands right. It just goes up, forward. Yeah, but like you go up and back at the top. Try that one more time. I want it to look like an absolute circle. So I want you to sit. No, because now it would just, no. I want you to lift your hands straight up. Don't move your hands from your ears. Just keep your ears, and now do a sit up with your arms above your head. Now they're up. I just want them to swing forward now. Forward and then back. Yes. And then backward. So try one more time. If you watch, it should just look like a smooth, beautiful circle from all the way down to all the way up. Up, and yeah, that's better. I'll take that. Slide your hands across the ground, finish it up, and then we'll go to Sam, and we'll go on our first break, and then we'll get to Wajdi stuff. Okay, here we go. Don't start with your arms sideways because you're gonna forget. I would start with your arms down, and it says you gotta lift your arms forward. There you go. Here, 1 second, start again, start again. Okay, I'm unmuting you. You say it. I don't care if it's right. Okay, I'll say it. I can't hear you. Okay, arms, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, turn, face the middle. Hold, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, hands, feet, and slide. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, belly on the ground, up and over. Push-up shape, left leg split, hold, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, slide your right leg forward, push up to a bridge, try to get up there, try to get up there, try to get up there, no pausing, 1 1,000, 2, I like that you're looking at your hands, slide down, hands up and around, just a nice circle, there you go. Looking at the ceiling, guys. Good job, Austin, good job, Abdul Rahim, good job, Smoothie. Slide, point those toes. If you look good, you play good. Sit up nice and tall, arms horizontal, be dirty. Okay, then go get yourself a small drink of water. Come back in like a minute or so. He kicked out of that. That's dirty. The only person I've ever seen do that is Igor Korbchinski on that little straddled Arabian front layout thing that he does. That is classic. There's no form deduction, no form deduction. Just dirty. This is class, bro. Just take a look at it. Dirty. Right? Nothing. This is classy gymnastics, right? These skills, this laid out in tucked Arabian, this tucked Arabian 1 and 3 right there, call it a Thomas. It's not even allowed anymore. Those front rollout skills, but I mean, it's not allowed because they're dangerous and this guy's just doing them, both of them. So, I mean, fear is not an issue. Look at that shape, guys. Look at the placement of the hands. It's just, this isn't something that you learn in a day. This is a career of learning and perfecting and working on basics and right, with style and purpose. Right, even hurdles with style. Okay, guys, the guy that you just saw do that routine is Wajdi Bouallegue. Really nice guy and a great gymnast. Okay, so this is Wajdi here. Wajdi, maybe you say hello to the guys and then we'll get going, okay?
Hello, boys. How you doing?
Okay, they're working hard, ready to go. Hakeem gives you thumbs up. Everybody's ready to go. Okay?
Good job. Good job. I just saw your training, so keep going. Well done.
it's clear that not only do you have difficult skills, but you also have impeccable form, impeccable form. And that's not something that you just are lucky with. That's, for me, something that I had to train. So the question is with form, apparently one of your focuses, what did you do to, first of all, realize that it was something that you needed to develop? And what did you do specifically to make it so that your toes were pointed and that your legs stayed straight and together?
You have to work your basics very good when you are young gymnast at a young age to be able to perform as perfect as we just saw in the routine. You need to do your basics and you need to listen to every detail that your coach is saying to you. Without good basics, you will never be able to do high performance skills. Maybe you will be able to do some of them, but not in a great shape, and then you will lose deduction a lot. So my coach, which is my father, was very, very attentive to those little details. And we were saying, okay, we can do skills, but if you do skills like many other gymnasts, they can do big skills, but then you end up with a bad score. That's not a good target to hit. But we were focused the most to do the basics, to not rush and doing the difficult skills. You know, when you move to the next skills, you need to be able to do very good handstand, very good physical abilities, very good flexibility. All those factors will help you later on to achieve that kind of perfection.
So one of the things I keep trying to tell the guys, especially with their hand presentation, is that they have to start to develop their own individual style and look so that they can define themselves when people watch them. And people like Yul Moldauer or even Epke Zonderland, they have these iconic looks to them that when they do gymnastics, that you can tell immediately who's on the bar. Kind of like watching Michael Jordan, okay? How important is it? And when I watch your gymnastics, it's clearly, you've developed a particular style for yourself. How important is it for these guys to start to think about individuality and defining themselves in terms of their presentation?
Yes, I think it's part of the personality of the gymnast too. I believe that the young gymnast should have his own personality and his own sense of a champion from the young age, because you need to believe that why not? If I was able to do it, you are able to do it too. I was young at a young age and I was watching the Olympics and I was saying, oh my God, I want to be there one day. And at the end of the day, I was saying to myself, okay, I think they have a brain like me. They have 2 arms, 2 legs, and they can do like very good. So I can do it too. No matter from which country you are, what origin are you, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to believe that you can do it as those big champions that you were watching them on the TV. For me, it's very simple. You need to have a strong personality. You need to believe in yourself, believe in your coach, and at the end, you will be achieving the goals that you were targeting with your coach. You know?
You do a couple of skills that might, for some people, be a little bit scary, like those Thomas skills on floor, the rollout skills. Those are not simple skills, and I'm sure there are times where you felt, apprehension doing those skills. So how did you overcome those fears? I know that for Jonathan Horton, he just put a post on Instagram that those were always the scariest skills, but you did yours from a whip and you do both of them. So apparently you were able to deal with fears and things like that. How can you address that and maybe tell the guys what your strategies were for reducing some of your anxieties?
For a gymnast, the normal thing is to do like million and billion of repetition every day. And when you do those repetition of the skills, you will be able to handle them better. But there is one very important point, that at the competition, you will not feel mentally and physically, you will not feel the same. So you need to be able to do a lot of competition too, And then those competition will allow you to get some experience, and sometimes you will not get the whip that you want to do before the Thomas straight, and then you will struggle. But with the experience, then you know when to open earlier, when to open later. You will have that kind of experience, of course. But as I'm saying, the repetition in the training session will allow you to be able to perform the skills without any problem. And of course, you know, if you really like gymnastics and you want to hit a target, you need to train hardly for at least 5-6 hours a day for 6 days a week. You know, during the 1 year, you need to not have a holiday like everyone else in your age to be able to achieve that that target. So there is a lot of things that you need to do, not like everyone else in your age, to be able to achieve that kind of level of gymnastics.
And you would say, well, what level of gymnastics did you reach, Wajdi? And 2 Olympic Games is pretty amazing. It's something that I could only dream of. And when I was a little kid, to even think of meeting an Olympian, let alone talking to an Olympian, and then sharing time as just a regular person with an Olympian in Florida, to me, I never really thought that I would have those experiences. So I'm sure that for you to make the Olympic Games was something that blew your mind. And can you tell us what it was like to, for me, I think that to walk into the Olympic ceremonies, I don't think that I would be able to comprehend that. Can you explain what it was like to walk into or to be part of your first Olympic Games?
I think this is the first dream and the best dream of every athlete in the world, to be able to participate and to, you know, carry the flag of the country in the Olympic Games. Actually, for me, I was qualified to the Olympic Games in Anaheim in 2003 in USA, and it was like a very nice souvenir for me at that time to visit USA for the first time. Yeah, I mean, it was unbelievable. I remember, you know, the president of the federation, my father, it was like a big happiness ever that was happening to me. It was not easy because I qualified like, you know, I was young and I did qualify like hardly in the all around. At that time, the qualification system was really strict. You cannot, even that you are the world champion in one apparatus, you cannot be qualified to the Olympic Games. So you need to be one of the best 98 gymnasts in the all-around competition. So it was just a dream. I couldn't realize. I think I did realize after the opening ceremony of Athens Olympics. Oh, I'm here. I'm representing my country. I can see the flag of my country. I can see Tunisia in gymnastics present there. Then I start to realize, you know. But still, you are still in that, you know, in that dream until you stop doing gymnastics, you stop your career. And now thinking backwards, I think that I did a big achievement for my country, and seeing the people of my country remembering me with the best souvenir of my career, I can say that I'm happy enough now, and I'm happier.
So that was in 2004, and then the next games was in 2012. So 8 years. What happened? And the follow-up question is, with 2012 being so far away at the end of the Olympic Games in 2008, did you feel discouraged? Was it ever something that you felt as though it was too far away to achieve? And if so, how were you able to motivate yourself through something that seemed almost like an impossible task, given how difficult it was to make it the first time?
Okay, after 2004 Olympics, I really improved a lot in my career. And I remember in 2005, I won 5 gold medals in the African Championship, which is still the record in the history. And then I won the gold and silver in Mediterranean Games. You know, Mediterranean Games, there is France, Spain, Italy, Croatia, Slovenia, like big names of gymnastics. I was able to win the vault and silver on the floor, because I was supposed to win the floor, but I did a little mistake on the full in at the last line, but I was able to win the vault. And then In 2006, I remember I was best athlete of the year in Tunisia, which is another historical results for my country. I won like the first place. Until now, it's still my name on the top of the athletes in 2006. And then in 2007, it was another big achievement. I won the World Cup in Ghent, the gold medal in the World Cup in Ghent by scoring 15.500. And it was the first World Cup gold medal for an Arabic country in such event. It was a very big happiness for me. In 2008, I did the meniscus and the cross ligament injury, and then I did the surgery. That's why I did not qualify for the Beijing Olympic Games. Yeah, it was quite shocking at that time. It was difficult to accept mentally, but I do like gymnastics a lot. Gymnastics is my life. I did suffer a little bit at the beginning, but then, you know, with the help of the family, my father, my actual wife, my mother, I was able to step forward, and I remember it was 1 year of rehabilitation. I was running while everyone is sleeping at, 40 degrees. The temperature at that time in Tunisia was very hot weather. And then I came back in 2009 a little bit. I started to win another couple of medals. I wasn't that sure. I think after 2 years, I was able to come back at my top ability. And then I did another 2 bronze in the World Cup in Stuttgart at that time. And then 2011 arrived after struggling a lot with the actual Federation of Gymnastics. You know, Tunisia had the revolution, so it was not a very stable time, or they were not really helpful for me, but I had a target to do another Olympics for my country. It was a second dream because I did like it a lot when I was in my first Olympic. And yeah, I went to Tokyo World Championship. It was a very difficult all-around competition, but you know, I stayed very focused. And then at the end, I found out that I was qualified to the 2012 Olympic Games. It was really a big relief for me, for my father, for my family. And then I can say that I survived to do another Olympics and to hit my second dream again. Yeah, it was a big happiness for me.
Incredible determination and hard work and perseverance. And I mean, it's something that I hope that you guys, as the people on the show today, are able to listen to his words and to use that to maybe motivate you to achieve the goals that you have. Wajdi, what are the differences between training in Tunisia when you were a kid versus the way that you coach now and the opportunities that you give to your kids now?
Oh yes, I started my career in the High Institute of Physical Education in the capital, Tunis, where I used to live, with my father, who is a teacher of gymnastics, of physical education, PE teacher. And then I started in the very old gym with, I remember, this is funny, I remember doing my first double layout in the floor with the gaps in the floor, like there is holes in the floor and you have to run a little bit to the side to not injure yourself. So it was like a little bit funny, but I did well. I remember the pit was really small and narrow, and I was able to do catch and release on the high bar. I was able to do all my skills. I trained 12 years in that gym until I was from 5 years until I was 17 years. And then of course, we had an Olympic center in Tunisia that we moved on in 99. And then, yeah, the gym was much better with all the new equipment, with Genova equipment, with nice fit, with everything. I think this was really helpful for me. But also, my father did his studies in Romania, in the Nadia Comenici time. And then he has a great relationship with Romanian gymnasts, Romanian coaches, Romanian federation. So I was going a lot with my father to Romania to get as much experience as I can get. And this was really helpful for me because I was with one of the best gymnasts in the world, and like my friend Dragulescu, like many others, many other champions. So I was able to perform much better after those camps. You know? So yeah, was the beginning of my career.
So I have one more question, and I've asked this to everybody so far, and then we'll open it up to the guys. And then I have two more questions, but I think that they're relevant to this weekend, so I'll ask them afterwards. The question is what's the single most exciting routine that you've ever done? And can you put us in the experience with you and tell us about your emotions as you hit the routine?
Okay, actually, I have one very important routine that I did in my career. It was in Aarhus World Championship in 2006. I remember at that time, at that World Championship, I had the fourth best start value in the world. It was 16.4. And I did a great routine, and my score was 15.425. It was big happiness for me and my father to reach that score in the World Championship with the best gymnast in the world. And I beat, you know, most of the Japanese gymnasts, most of the Chinese gymnasts. I beat nearly all the world. You know, I was in the top gymnast on the floor exercise. Then it was really not easy performance. And I remember the American team. I was in the warm-up time, and I remember when I was performing my lines, like the American team start to applaud for me because they saw that my skills were really good at that time. So it was really nice from them. And then the second time, it was in the Mediterranean Games in 2005, when I did not win the gold. I supposed to win the gold on the floor because I put my hands in the full in at the last tumble, but I was still able to win the silver medal because my performance was so good in that routine. But then I did phone my mom, and I said to her, listen, I'm qualified for the vault final, and I had with me in the vault finals, I was qualified fourth. I had with me the world and Olympic champion from France, Thomas Bouallegue, who is competing. But I was just believing in myself. I can beat everyone. Doesn't matter who it is. I can beat everyone. I can be there and do my best, you know. And I remember I told my mother, I promised her that I will come back to my country with a gold medal. I was laughing during the warm-up. My father said to me, I thought you're gonna fall or something like that. But you know, I did my job. I did my 2 vaults, and I was able to win even a Spanish guy in his country with the 20,000 people watching the competition. It was like a very big happiness at that time. You know, it was like I promised my mom, and I did what I promised. So it was really emotionally like intense.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Sam ask you a question. All right, he's level 6.
I'm a level 6, and what are some of the skills that are hard that I might need for level 6?
For level 6.
For level
Okay.
6.
Okay. I don't know in comparison with the Canadian. Canadian is a little bit different for the levels, but for the level 6 and exactly at your age, you need to focus on basics a lot. You need to focus on your shape of circles on the pommel horse, on your leg raises with the straight and squeezed straight leg position, pointing toes. You need to focus on most and how to fix your handstand. Handstand for the gymnast is the most important skill ever. If you have a good handstand, then you will be able, when you grow up, to do every single skill without any problem, and you will be able to do all the skills possible in gymnastics. So the handstand and the shape of the handstand, how you can squeeze your bum, how you keep your straight arms close to your ears, how you keep your chest in hollow body position. If you listen to your coach and try to do that, you will not have any problem in doing skills. Don't think about harder skills now. Most important, as I said before, is to focus on the basics and to listen to your coach. Front support, back support, straight arms, handstand position. This is the most important for you.
Okay, Sam, great question.
Thank you.
Okay, next we're gonna go to Smoothie. All right, Smoothie, you're on mic.
Hi.
Keep up.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Oh, he's speaking Arabic. Shukran.
So I have one
Smooth,
couple questions.
can you do me a favor? Can you ask the question in English and in Arabic? And then Wajdi, can you kind of answer in both English and Arabic?
Of course, of course.
في الجمباز تبعك كم ساعة بالجمباز انت عملت كل يوم؟
Oh, he's asking me how many hours I did train per day. You know, it was between 5 and 6 hour daily. We had 2 session, you know, 2 hours and a half the morning and between 3 and 3 hours and a half the afternoon. Yeah, he was intense. For the morning we focus more, you know, in physical preparation, conditioning, plus 3 apparatus, and in the afternoon you focus more on the routines, the connection, and how we're going to build up the best strategy for the cleanest routine possible.
I don't know there, but during your long gymnastics career, did you hit any barriers or like at one point you like stopped or like couldn't do it?
Well, you know, you will find a lot of barriers. You know, at some point you cannot perform a new skill that you will say, why I'm doing gymnastics? You know, it's big frustration. You will find a lot of those, but sticking to the training and your determination will make the difference. You will say, come on, if someone else did it, I can do it as well, you know. And you need to be patient. Like, we cannot do your skills from the first day. You know, I have my gymnasts, they get so frustrated because they're trying something, didn't work for the first day, but you can't. You need just to practice, keep practicing until you will be able to reach that level. Because, you know, if your frustration will stop you practicing and keep repeating the exercise, then you will not be successful in your career, you know. Okay, I know you are frustrated, but try to keep it as positive as possible towards building up a new skill.
Okay, Smoothie, great question.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, so I have 2 more questions and then we'll finish it up. My first question is, you mentioned that your dad was your coach. My dad was working all the time, and I can't remember a time that he drove me to the gym, or even when he was at one of my meets, not because he didn't want to watch, but because he was, you know, just providing for the family in a different way. How special was it to have your dad as a coach and to achieve the milestones that you did with your dad by your side?
Oh my God, my dad is I mean, one of the biggest thing that is happening in my life, and I'm very grateful to him as a coach, as a father, as everything, because basically what he did focus on my training, on my studies, on my food quality. You know, he's a physical education teacher, so everything that he did was based on science. You know, the periodization of the training, you know, the intensity, the load. So he did everything in his possession to make me as I am today, and I cannot thank him enough. I remember when I did my surgery, I did it in France. I remember he did not sleep the whole night. Like, I woke up from time to time because it was really painful, and I find him like with open eyes watching me. Is my son able to come back to the high performance gymnastics as he was doing before? I mean, it's you can see his eyes are completely red during the competition. So the funny thing during the competition, he tried to show me that he's not anxious, but he is. And then I am the one who is, you know, saying to my father, okay, dad, no worries, relax, I can do it, I'm able to do it, you know. So it's a, I think it's a friendship relationship. It's more than a father relationship. We did spend a lot of time together, and you know, everything I will do in this life to thank him will not be enough.
One of the guys has a question. His name is Abdul Rahim. Go for it. You're on mic.
Hi, Abdurrahim.
Yeah, I am a level 7, and I want to know if you could tell me what is very important.
Yeah, first of all, you know, conditioning, specific conditioning, is the most important thing in gymnastics, especially at your age where you are starting to do blind, double tack. You know, you need to have that great shape. You need to be strong enough to maintain that great shape. Otherwise, you will be like not hollow. You will be arched, and you will lose a lot of deduction. So you need to do your conditioning, you know, with the little details count. Like your coach is saying to you, you need to follow him exactly what he's saying, right? And don't forget the handstand. For me, once again, doesn't matter the level. Handstand for me is the skill of perfection in gymnastics. If you have that perfect handstand body position, then you will be able to do everything without any problem. Everything starts from handstand, giants, round of back handspring, double layout, double, everything starts. If you have a good handstand, then you can move forward without any problem. But let's say if you have a handstand like this shape, then you will struggle in blind, you will struggle in the keep caster handstand, you will struggle in everything. So for me, the handstand is the one to focus, especially in your age, boys. Do not forget that to be able to perform well in gymnastics, you need to practice daily. So you're stretching, for example, you need to practice your 3 splits every day. You need to practice your bridge every day. You need to practice them, not only do them and go, but how to do them. Like, for example, the right splits, you need to keep your hips turns towards the right foot, not your hips like the middle split. You know, these little details count very good. You need to keep like a straight knees. Don't leave a gap between your knees and the floor. You need to point your toes. You need to do your bridge like shoulders over your hand support, straight legs, flat feet. You know, all of these, the judges will look at the deduction, and they will try to deduct because you have this mistake. So try to do as perfect as possible. And then when you are in the day of the competition, you will not have a bad surprise.
Gentlemen, great question, okay? Good job.
Good job.
Okay, I got one last question for you, and I think it's fitting for this weekend. I'm going to keep it simple. How awesome is your mom?
Oh, my mom, yeah, and my wife too, huh? You don't have to forget this.
Gosh.
My mom, she is just a wonderful woman, you know. She's so cheerful. She was motivating me. She was actually, you know, in Tunisia, like my manager regarding my prize money, regarding how my program will be, you know, because in Tunisia is a little bit different. So you have to fight for your son to be able to get a good, I speak in the high performance like level, to be able to have a good like sponsorship. So she's great person, and I do love her a lot. And my wife too, by the way, because she's listening to me. She's a great person. I mean, you know, since I knew my wife in 2002, my career started to be like up a lot, and I start to do very nice results in my career, because, you know, when you are in love, then mentally you are much better, and then you can perform better in gymnastics. So this is another important thing to mention.
Wajdi, right? Best gymnast in Africa, 2-time champion, right? A heck of a guy. That smile right there, that smile is exactly what I met. When I met this guy in Florida.
Thank you, Daniel. You're awesome too.
Kind guy, all right? Wajdi, All right, I appreciate everything. Maybe we can work together in the future. All right.
Sure.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, and nice to meet you.
Exercise number 1. It's supposed to be walk up the bars, but we do push-up hops and windmills. So go get a set of parallettes. Okay. And Abdul Rahim, because you have parallel, I'll do Austin because he's got a good view. You're going to put your feet behind you. You're going to do push-up hops. Push-up, hop, hop, hop. 3 hops. 1, 2, 3. And then windmill, forward, forward, backward, backward. Forward, forward with the other arm. Forward with your left arm. And then backward with your right and backward with your left. Three push-up hops, forward, forward, backward, backward, as many times as you can in 2 minutes. Go. Now, when it says 2 minutes, obviously you can rest whenever you want, but you only have 2 minutes to do this exercise tonight. And when you get tired of doing this exercise, rest by doing the next exercise. You want to go all the way down, all the way up. Think about the quality of motion. I could care less how many you do. When you do the windmills, don't lean. Parker and Ethan, no leaning on the windmills. Okay, 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. You can rest whenever you want, but you want to push yourself to go as long as you can. 1, 2, 3. Antes, antes. Después, después. I don't know how to say front and back. 1, 2, 3. Solamente 3, amigo. Solamente 3. Y sí, sí. Muy bien, muy bien. Y 1, 2, 3. 42 segundos más. 1, 2, 3. You can rest whenever you want. You only got 34 seconds though, so I don't know if you need to rest too much. I don't think anybody has rested yet. Okay, Sam, get up there. Just got to push yourself as far as you can go. Pace yourself too. You don't have to go really fast. You only have another 10 seconds to do this exercise. Okay, guys, got a lot of respect for that hard work right there. Next exercise is this. Okay, I'm gonna want you to do like pirouettes against the wall or straddled pirouettes over your parallettes or over a line on the wall. Or I really like how Jackson does the handstand pirouettes against the wall because it makes your line keep straight. But Smoothie, if you want to do this, this is fine. Remember, drop your hand pirouette, drop your hand pirouette, drop your hand pirouette, and just keep working on that handstand pirouette for Busanaris, for handstand pirouettes and upgrades and all that stuff. Iñaki, mira, yo quiero tu hacer este ejercicio. All right, y right, the opposite way. There you go, dude. There you go. All right. So if you can do maybe, I also think that pirouettes against the wall is also good. Parker and Ethan, this is fine. You can use socks on the floor. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Muy bien, Iñaki. Muy bien, amigo. Muy bien. Yeah. ¿Está posible que tú pones el cámara a la izquierda? Uno pequeño a la y sí, 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 sí. Sí, sí, sí. Yeah. Pero poner el parallels en el mid. Yeah, sí, 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 sí. Sí. En una straddle, amigo. En una straddle. Yeah. En una straddle. Mira. Yeah. En una straddle. Straddle. Yeah. Okay, look at. Mira. Yeah. And do that with your legs apart. Yeah. See it, Iñaki. Yeah, pero en una split. En una split. Sí, 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 sí. En una split. Okay, guys, let's go to the next exercise. The next exercise, this kid's supposedly supposed to be doing these things in a bucket. Right? You see his feet are in the bucket. And because of that, he's able to keep his body super straight. So I want you guys to do elbow circles with your arms on a couch cushion, just like he's doing. But you're going to just have to walk it around because we don't have a bucket. And I want you to use the floor to remind your body to be like a plank in the front and in the back. Iñaki, mira, por favor. Otro exercise. Mira smoothie, mira smoothie, mira smoothie. Yeah. That's it, guys. I'll set the clock right now. Straight as you can. Think about your form. Think about the importance of form and technique. And one of the importance things about this exercise is it's an example of doing pommel horse without beating on your wrists. So if you say that your wrists hurt one day, I understand. If you watch a lot of the b-boy stuff, there are people who do flares and air flares on their elbows. And you guys might think that that stuff is crazy, but they do it. It's nuts. So I want you guys to be able to open up your body and have an efficient body line throughout this skill. Okay? That's it. Try to keep your belly down. That's it. Good idea. Good idea, Abdurrahim. I have to go to dinner. No problem, buddy. No problem, buddy. I hope you enjoy dinner. Okay? Enjoy dinner. Okay, Sam? Great question. Great question. And also, good job leading the way earlier. Okay. All right, let's see Ethan and Parker. Yep. The reason why you're on the floor is to remind you that you have to stay straight. The floor is straight. Your body has to be like a plank. You have to commit. You have to commit to being a good gymnast with technical, ability. Smoothie, this is gonna get you onto the regional elite team someday, Smoothie. Right? This is gonna get you there, or at least it's gonna get you closer. Now, I can't promise anything, but you got to keep working like this, working like a dog. All right, Ethan and Parker, very impressive to watch you guys work. Man, this kid Parker is crazy. Crazy, buddy. Man, who is your coach? Can you guys, who is your mom there? Who's your coach, guys?
They're with Adam Lomax at Agility.
My favorite people ever. And is that a Yamaha piano in the back?
It is a
Man. So Adam Lomax is one of the nicest people ever, right?
Yeah.
His lady is an incredible baker. So ask her for some cookies.
Yeah, we frequent, they have a bakery down here. We live close to his gym, like a mile away.
Whatever he's doing, these two kids they're super talented, or their coach is ridiculous. And I love Adam, but I've never really kind of been a witness to like his development of younger kids and stuff. But if it has anything to do with Ethan and Parker, he is doing a good job.
Parker started Parker's 7. He started when he was 5 with Adam, and Ethan started when he was almost 7, like 6. Almost
Back to
7.
the show, but your kids are really ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, guys, let's move on to the next exercise. You could always spend time doing those things over and over and over. Next exercise is up. Now, what he's doing is he's holding on to the rings, and he's doing like circle, 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 like circles, but on the rings. And I know we don't have rings. And what he's really doing is he's pointing his toes the entire time. So really what he's doing is he's utilizing just different body shapes. So Smoothie, you have the best angle here. I want you to lay down in the middle of the mat. Yep, that's fine. Arms above your head. I want you to do a beautiful stretch shape. And then I want you to turn just to one side and do a hollow shape, and perfect hollow shape right there. And the whole goal is to never, ever let your toes stop pointing for the entire 2 minutes. Okay, you just flip from your belly to your side, to your side, to your belly, to your, and now you can like roll to the other side of the mat. So now you're on your back, then go to your belly, oh boy, and then go to your belly to the right, go to your right, that's to your left, go to the other side of the mat, stay on the mat. There you go, and now go back to your, and keep rolling to the other side of the mat. There you go, and keep rolling, there you go. So go to that side and to the other side, and one side to the other. And you have to have perfect form, and you're working just on stretches and hollows and understanding those shapes. Iñaki, mira. Okay, just like Abdul Rahim is doing right now. I'm setting the timer right now. All right, and I don't know how else to replicate being on the rings aside from the fact that in actuality, your body is going to be transitioning between these two stretches and hollow shapes, definitely with your arms above your head. And to be able to transition from one shape to the next with impeccable toe point is really what this drill is trying to get you guys to do. So you can take a rest whenever you want. I really don't care about that. I'm just trying to give you ideas for you to use to help your own gymnastics get better. So rest when you want. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Aiden, great work. You know, Aiden, I think that this is the best gymnastics I've ever seen you do right here. Right, this turn, and not like gymnastics as in difficulty, but you know, I look at you sometimes when you're doing the flexibility and your back isn't round, but I look at you and out of nowhere, toe point, and your legs are tight and your body's tight. And I think that this right here, that's why you spotlight, you know, not because my eyes couldn't not see it, you know, and it wasn't you doing anything in particular, but it was just the line. I was like, whoa, what is that? And then, so I would commend the shape. I would commend the effort, right? This is a different level of tightness that you're showing right here. All right, Austin, let's see what you're up to. Let's see some good shapes. It's really about defining your stretches and hollows, and you're gonna use these shapes to perfect your pommel horse craft. You know, get those toes tight. That right toe is on top of the left, right? Make sure it's perfect right next to it, and keep those arms above your head if you can. Take a rest whenever you want. Good job, dude. Good job, dude. 16 seconds. Okay, guys, next exercise is up. So these are just slides. You're gonna go 5 slides on your left with your hip always close to the ground. And then 5 slides on your back, like with your back to the ground, but that would be belly up. And you're gonna go 5 slides, belly down to the left, belly up to the right, and just keep going around and around. Okay, so you're gonna start back at your windows all the way in a push-up shape, Parker. Go back to those windows, put your feet close to the wall and do a push-up shape, my dude. All the way quick, you're on camera. There you go, now face the camera. Keep your belly close to the ground and slide. Look at the camera. There you go, and just walk 5 steps with each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct, 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 correct. No, you want to slide. Slide your feet across the floor and come closer to this, to the little, to the mat with the city on it. Like a walrus. Walk like a walrus. Yeah, like a walrus. forward. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Now stop and do it on your side. Okay, do it on your side. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. And just slide exactly right. And now flip your right hand over your belly so that you're on your, like facing your belly to the ceiling, and do it on your back. Yes, 5 on your back. Yep. Go backwards onto the car mat, onto the car mat, onto the car mat behind you. There you go. And now do it on the other side as well, because you already did it on one side. So face to the other side. I think you have to face the piano now. I think you have to face the piano. Yeah, and do it like on that side now. Slide on that side. Yep. You'll figure it out, little man. Yep, put your left hand on the ground. Yep, and now slide. Yep, there you go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, so it goes 5 on your left, and Smoothie, just so that Parker can see it done a little bit fast. Parker, watch. This is what I want it to do. Okay, 5, slide forward, and then slide to your left. Yep, and then slide with your belly up. Yeah, and you can go forward or backward. It doesn't matter. And then slide backward on your side. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Next exercise is going to go up. So here, I want you to pretend that your parallettes are pommels, and you're going to do like Magyar and Savato walks. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, forward and backward. You can do it with your feet on a slider, or you can do it with your feet on Iñaki. Mira, amigo. Okay, Abdul Rahim, show Iñaki what he's doing. Right? No, you just walk up and down. Yep, up, up, and then down, down, and up, up, and down, down. Up, up, and down, down, and up, and down. Now, Abdul Rahim, if you wanted to do, say, for instance, a walk around or a circle, and then do like a front more, and then a Magyar and a Savato. I mean, that's all kind of fun too. Right? So I don't want you to just necessarily have to do a Magyar and Savato because I told you to, you know, but at the same time, I want you to learn how to step up and down from the pommels. All right? So Magyar and Savato are an easy way to keep the task simple and effective, but you can use your imagination however you want. Okay, guys, 2 minutes. Right, but to be able to step up onto something is, I think that you could also do it on, yeah, that's fine. All right, Austin, let's see it. Right, I want you to face the pommels towards, like the other way. Yep. Can you face pick up the parallettes? Yeah, like that, there you go. And just like you're doing a Magyar. And you just want to step up to the pommel, keep your belly down, keep yourself in a support, but you're in a round shape here. I want you in a stretch shape looking forward. I want your belly down. Belly down. Yes. Yeah. Austin, swing like that for the rest of your life and you'll win stuff, but not with your hollow. Swing with your belly down. Yeah. Yeah. Always. What shape do you swing in? Belly down, bro. Belly down. And when your feet are in front, belly up. Okay, yeah, of course. Steven Nadarosic's going to be on this Tuesday, I think. All right, I'm just going to ask him, how important is it to be in a stretch? Watch his gymnastics. It's ridiculous. His body stays in a stretch 100% of the time. All right, it's good stuff. Good, Austin. You're going to be a good gymnast, man. Be a good gymnast. Yeah, Ethan, let's get that belly down a little bit. Right? Yeah, not in a hollow. Guys, not a hollow. Stay in a stretch. I want you to look at the camera, Parker. That's better, Ethan. Always, that shape on pommel horse, always. Look at the camera, belly down. Look at the camera, belly down. Yeah, but your belly's going back up there, Ethan. Stretched as you can. Belly down, belly down, belly down. Belly down. Man, I should get Adam on this call. He'd love it. Okay, guys, let's go to the next exercise. I'm going to have Adam come on again. The next exercise, you got to get on something that's thin. All right, you can do it on a foam roller, or you could try it on a parallette. I think that Smoothie doing it on your parallette would be fine. But you got to go onto something thin, or you're going to put your hands close together in the back and you're going to lift your belly to a stretch. That kid is in a stretch. Okay, Ethan, that kid is in the stretch that we were talking about. Same thing, Austin. Take a look at that shape, right? That's not luck. It's the same shape that I'm suggesting that you have. Okay, and then you're just going to balance up. I don't really care if you don't have anything that's close, don't use it. I think that Ethan and Parker, if you use that pirouette and put your hands on the pommel horse, perfect. Okay, Smoothie, I think if you used one pirouette and put your feet on the couch, that would be better. One pirouette, feet on the couch, underhand, right? I think something like this is good. I think maybe his hands are a little bit too wide, so I'd rather you go under grip in the middle instead of like at the side grip. Yeah, I think that's better. And now you have to use your wrists. Yeah, this is good. Okay, something like this is very good, guys. Okay, that's not going to be fun at all. I'm starting the 2 minutes now. Iñaki, mira, amigo. Yeah, muy bien. Yeah, muy bien. Can you, Austin, I want you to hold the pirouette facing the camera. All right, jump down. I need you to help me with Iñaki. Okay, I want you to hold the pirouette. Face the camera, hold on to the white pirouette. Yes, with both hands so we can see it. Hold on to the pirouette with both hands. Yes. Okay, Iñaki, mira. Okay, I want you to put your hands wide so we can see them. Put your hands wide. Okay, move back a little so we can see. Okay. No bueno. Okay, put them wide. Put them wide. Wide. No bueno. No bueno. No, keep them like that. Keep them like that. I want you to put the pirouettes back. Yeah. I just want you to show no wide. I don't know how to say wide and narrow. No bueno. Okay, now I want you to put your hands close together. Bueno, bueno. Go wide. Go wide. No bueno. Okay, close. Hands close. Okay? All right. Close together so that your body wants to topple over. And what you're doing is you're resisting the topple in your shoulders. Like Smoothie, if you can get on one pirouette with your hands under grip, I'd rather that. As close as you can get your hands. I want your body to be top heavy. Like I want your body to tend to want to fall over. And you're resisting the fall over. Right? It's the teeter-totter. Yeah, that's what I want you guys to do. It's the teeter-totter in your shoulders that you're trying to resist. So when you're up on the pommel horse, you're up on one pommel, you're not going to just use one muscle. You have to use all of your muscles to be able to stay up there. So I want you to struggle with this, like almost complete and total, always loss of balance. Yeah, Jackson, I think this is pretty good here. You want to really work that belly up though, right? Because look at how high that kid is, right? That kid's putting in that effort to, really extend and squeeze through his butt. Yeah, Abdurrahim, good change for sure. Yeah, estómago alto, alto, alto. Más alto con tu estómago. Yeah, muy bien. Ahí, 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 ahí. Yeah, good, good, good. Good, Iñaki, good. All right, good job, buddy. All right, muy bien, amigo, muy bien. Look at this kid's grit. All right, I love it. I love it. All right, good. All right, rest. Rest. Love it. Wow, love you guys. Good stuff. All right, this one here. This one is for your flares, guys. All right, watch George from the UK. He's going to send me a video of his flares. He was on Yin's show. His flares are ridiculous. Okay, this guy's not doing the shape right. This is not what I want. I'm going to use Parker to do it because it's going to be not too complicated, and I think he's smart. So, Parker, I want you to lay on your belly right in the middle of that mat. Right in the middle, on your belly. Legs straight. Arms above your head. Okay, good. Now, I want you to lift your feet off the ground in an arch. Just lift your feet off the ground. Lift your legs and your feet in a big arch. In a big arch. Arch. Like round, yeah, but keep yep, that's fine. That'll do. Stay just like that, but I want you to put your nose kind of down towards the floor if you can. Just keep your feet up like that. Now straddle. Do a straddle with your legs. Yes. Now I want you to put your legs back together. Yes, just straddle and put your legs back together. And now straddle just with one leg. Yep, so go 2-leg straddle, and then a 1-leg straddle, and then the other leg straddle. And a 2-leg straddle, and a 1-leg straddle, and an other leg straddle. And that's all I want you to do. 2 minutes, I'm starting it. This shape that I know, right? That's tough, buddy. That's tough. But that shape in the back there is what a true flare is like. A flare should be done in that shape, Abdul Rahim. Okay, not in a pike. A flare is only done in a pike by people who are not strong enough in their lower back to get their heels into that shape. Okay, so Austin is working like in getting closer and closer and closer, but it's really this shape in the back that is going to define your flare being very good. Now, you just piked, Abdul Rahim. You just piked. Austin, you're piking there. Okay, don't turn your hip to the ground. Yes, that was better, Abdul Rahim. Don't rotate your hip, right? Don't rotate your hip just to lift your leg a little bit higher. It's that feeling in the back that you're experiencing right now, Abdul Rahim, that you have to like really get better at. That is a flare. Okay, that's how it should feel in the back. Ethan Parker, excellent work. Yeah, don't overdo the kick. It's not about the kick. It's about the strength in your lower back to be able to keep those heels up. All right. All right, let's see Jackson. Yeah, Jackson, what I would do is put your shoulders down a little bit so the strength and the shape is not coming from your arms pushing on the ground, nor is it coming from your shoulders rising, but it's really because of your lower back and glutes really firing. Yeah, and you want to just stay stretched in the back. It doesn't matter to me how high or how far you kick. Take a rest anytime you want, 30 seconds to go. Yeah, Jackson, this is a perfect shape. Now, those are the muscles that you're trying to engage in the back. All right, 19 seconds. Let's see one more turn there, Austin. Yeah, don't try to kick your leg very far. Just keep your back in that really beautiful stretch shape. And get those heels up off the ground. All right, guys, next exercise. Good job. So this one here is windmills. He goes forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. And the goal here is to not lean. James, get up into a push-up shape. Now, if James is going to lift his left hand up, don't do it. If he's going to lift his left hand up, can you just move it and show people which one I'm talking about? Right. So if he doesn't lean over his right hand and he just lifts his left hand up, his body is going to topple over to the left if he just lifts it. All right? Unless his right shoulder is wicked strong. And that's what you're working on here. So if you shift your weight over your right hand, then your right shoulder doesn't have to do any work. So don't shift. I want you to try to keep your shoulders as level as you can. Maybe separate your feet a little bit so it gives you a little bit more stability, and then go forward, forward, back, back. No motion in your back, like you're balancing a glass of water on your back. Go for it. Forward, no, do arm circles, like a windmill. Yeah, a windmill, all the way up and around, all the way up and around. Yeah, like that. Forward, forward, back, back. And then other arm, forward, forward, back, back. Let's go, yeah, and then go forward and then forward with the other arm and then back with one arm and back with the other. So go forward, forward, and then back, back. Yeah. And you're just trying, you can rest whenever you want. You're trying not to lean forward, not to lean one side to the other. That's it, Smoothie. And what this is going to do is it's going to work on your shoulder stability. So when you do your full kier, you do your circles, your rotator cuff muscles are nice and solid and can stabilize your shoulder. That's it, Ethan and Parker. That's it, guys. Abdul Rahim, good work. I just have my settings over here over Jackson, so I don't see you all the time. Jackson, it's great. I don't think that you're doing this for the camera shots, so that's a good thing. Right? Look at how still his shoulders are, guys. Just take a quick peek. Boom. No motion. No motion. All right? Like a robot. No motion. Everything boom, 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 boom. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Okay, the next exercise is, let me explain to you what this guy's doing, okay? Maybe what we can do is this. So this is where you have the stick with the rope around it so that you guys can do like, and you roll the rope on the stick and then the weight kind of goes upwards. All right, whatever. What I want you to do is I want you to go get a towel. Go get a towel, okay, and bring the towel in front of the camera. Any towel will do, a long one, like a towel that you dry yourself with. Quick, quick, quick. You have 7 seconds. Iñaki, yo quiero una towel, por favor, okay? Okay. Yo quiero a towel. Okay, now I want you to hold the towel so that you're like holding the end of it, not the long ways, the end of it. I want you to hold the end of the towel, okay? Hold the short end of the towel. Yeah, hold the short end of the towel. That's still the long end. It's okay, you'll get it. There you go. Now, I want you to take that towel and I want you to roll it up with your hands. Okay, you're gonna put your hands and you're gonna roll it up as tight as you can get it, as fast as you can get it done. Ready, set, go. Whoever gets it tightest and fastest is the champion. It's gotta be tighter. It's gotta be tighter, Abdul Rahim. It's gotta be tighter than smoothies. Tighter. You gotta roll it up faster. First person to get to the end is the champion, but you gotta roll it faster. You gotta go faster, Abdul Rahim. He's gonna get you. Oh my God, it's the towel rolling championship of the world. And here we go. Smoothie is in the lead, followed by Parker and Ethan. And here we go, dancing with his feet, but it won't really help anything, is Abdurrahim. Oh, but wait a second. Is it as tight? Is it as tight? Okay, so if we were doing this silly contest, which we may do someday, okay, what you're trying to do is you're trying to use that towel and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze as wrist strength, okay? It's also even better if you like wet the towel a little bit because it's a little bit heavier. But you don't have to do that, okay? I want everybody to roll their towel as fast as you can, as if it was the world championship, or unless we want to have a battle right now. Okay, here we go. This is the battle. Everybody's going to start over again. Iñaki, cuando yo count to tres, okay? And then we're going to have the towel rolling championship. This is for everything. This is for everything. Okay. I mean, it's actually for nothing, but it is for everything. Okay, it's for the Saturday championship of nothing. All right. I have my money on Austin. I'm taking him. I don't care. All right, so ready, set, roll. Go. Ready, set, roll. So watch Austin like this. Whoa. Just so everybody knows, I'm going to go to Smoothie. Don't do anything yet. Smoothie, like this. Everybody's going to roll it like this. Roll it like that, as tight as you can get it, all the way down the piece of fabric. All right, unroll your fabric. Unroll. We're going to start again. Unroll it. We're going to start again. Now everybody knows what's going on. Okay. Iñaki, uno más tiempo. Uno más tiempo. Cuando yo count. When yo diga tres. Okay? Y uno tiempo está para el ganar de mundo. Okay? The winner of the world. Ready, set, go. Got to finish it. Got to get the whole thing. It's got to be as tight as possible. Nobody's going to win anything, but you got to keep going. Come on, Austin. Come on, Austin. And Iñaki from Mexico with a huge, gigantic towel. Might take him 2 days. Come on, Ethan. Ethan, come on. And Parker looks like he's a champion of the world right now. And Abdurrahim has a little bit of a mess going on in his hands. And Iñaki is finished. Oh my God. It might be a little bit. It might be a little bit of a sloppy roll there. But you know what? Maybe this is the spotlight. I'm going to give Iñaki the world championship towel roller. Oh! All right, Iñaki is the best in the world. Okay, next exercise. You got claps, Iñaki. All right, next exercise. All right, this one here is, so what I want you to do is I want you to go, maybe I can have somebody who's got a wall near them. Abdurrahim, put your feet up on the couch. Put your feet up on the couch, your knees up on the couch, rather. Knees up on the couch, and I want you to do an upper arm swing shape. Put your upper arms on the ground, okay? Your upper arms like you're doing a front uprise on P-bars. Like a front uprise shape. I really wish I could just keep it on you. Yeah, yes, thank God. All right, now face your arms at the camera. Face your elbows at the camera. Your forearms at the camera. Bend your arms and face your forearms at the camera. Yep, no, that's away from the camera. Face your forearms like 90 degrees facing the camera. Yes, this is close. Yes, exactly right. Okay, now squeeze your legs together. Wicked tight in your legs. I want you to push down into the ground with your elbows so hard that your body comes off the ground. Push, push, push. Yes, exactly right. And back down. Good job. Good job. I knew I could stick with you. Up, 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 and back down, guys. Okay? Up, 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 and back down. Strong, strong, strong. Okay? I want you to do that, well, for one more minute. Okay, we got 58 seconds to go. As many as you can do. Rest when you want. You know, sometimes I think that Parker and Ethan, you can also use that pommel, the horse is probably even better. Use the horse, guys. Put your feet up on the horse. Right, that horse is so valuable. So much better for your feet than the chair. It's probably just the right height. And you're just gonna push your elbows into the ground. It's about being tight in your back. But Ethan, I want your chest to sort of come off the ground, not just arch in your back. Push down in your elbows so that your chest kind of comes off. Yeah, it's better. It's better. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. Good. Good. Yeah, not so saggy in the back, okay? Yeah, Parker. Wow. Man. Yeah, Smoothie, great work. Cute little dog. Yeah, wish I had a dog. Or let's see. Yeah, I like when you do it on the that bouncy ball too. It adds just another dynamic of movement. Well, it's kind of saying the same thing twice. Okay. All right. This time, what I want you to do is go to the wall. I'm going to use Austin. He's right there. Okay. I want you to put your hands on the wall, or even put your hands on the back of a chair is fine. The chair is actually even better. Just open up the chair. Yeah, open up the chair is good. Yeah, Austin, open up that chair. Put it down on the ground. Yeah, Abdul Rahim, same thing. And face the chair to the camera and put your hands on the top of the chair. Okay? Yes, just like that. Okay? Put your hands just like that on in like this. Like this. Just like that. Okay? Put your hands on the top of the chair. Face the camera. Okay, I want you to put your heels together. Okay, now what I want you to do is, yeah, you can turn your feet out like that. Now what I want you to do is keeping your leg at that angle. Okay, I don't want you to turn out too much and I don't want you to turn in. I just want you to lift your right leg truly to the side. Truly to the side. I don't care how high it goes. I just want it to be absolutely with the side of your body. And you're gonna lift it up. You're gonna lift it up. Lift your right leg up off the ground. Like this shape. Try again. Yep, just like that. But now what I see, Smoothie, is I see a pike at the top. All right, try one more time. Yes, that is to the side. Just straight to the side. Now, Smoothie, can you do one more where you pike a little bit at the top? Yeah, no bueno. No bueno, Iñaki. No bueno. No bueno. Yo no quiero una pike. Okay? Now open up the hips and try again. Boom. And now hold it there. Hold it there for 5 seconds. Nice and tall with your shoulders. And I want you to think about using the inside of your hip for the strength. And now put your foot down. I'm sure that makes it tired. Okay? And now go do the other side. But it's got to be absolutely, yeah, Abdurrahim, perfect. Now squeeze that butt muscle up there. It's your glute. It's called your gluteus medius or your gluteus. Yeah, your glute medius. All right? I want you to just use the ab. Yeah, exactly right, Jackson. Iñaki, muy bien, but point that toe, okay? And you'll notice that there are muscles in your hip that you have never used before. All right? Those are the muscles that you have to use in order to get your scissor work high and your leg cut high and your flare work effective in the back and in the side. Okay, now, Jackson, I don't know if you can do this, but I almost want you to support yourself on your hands and swing to the other side. Swing to the other side. There you go. Yeah, now you're almost doing a little bit of pommel horse here. All right, but it's got to be with good support and to the side. And to the side. And maybe can you even go swing, swing, swing to the side. And now hold it to the other side. So if you do 3, then it'll switch sides. And now go 3, now stop there. And go 1, 2, 3, and it'll bring you to the other side. And hold there. Yeah, so maybe you guys can start to do that a little bit. All right. If you don't have a way to do that, like maybe you can have somebody sit in that chair for you, right? Maybe you can do it somewhere else. I think if somebody, I'd rather you just maybe put the chair against the wall, wedge the chair in between the 2 couches, right? Put the 2 couches like an L. Hey, put the 2 couches like an L. Smoothie. Put the 2 couches like an L. All right. And then take the chair and wedge it in the middle of the L so the chair doesn't slide forward. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Is that better or not? Not better. Have your sister sit in that chair. Tell her to sit and do her work in the chair. There you go. All right, now all I really care that you do is those leg cuts, but if you can make them better by jumping up onto the chair, I think that's good, okay? Okay, I think that we have 1 or 2 more. I think that we have 2 more. All right, the next exercise that's up is just a press handstand on 1 pommel. If we start working them now, that little man, that your little brother Abdul Rahim, if he starts working on these straddle press handstands on 1 pommel, right, and he starts working now, Parker, if you start working him now, doing a scissor to handstand is going to be nothing. Okay, so I want you to just think about doing a straddle L seat and a press handstand. Start with a straddle L seat, and if you can't do the press handstand, just go halfway up. All right, if you don't think that you can do it, I don't want you to do it. All right, but if you just think about what we're doing. So Iñaki, mira amigo, I'm going to have a smoothie, maybe you show. You don't have to go all the way up. All right, just show them that you're doing a press handstand. All right. Yeah. And just try to do a press. Pero en uno pommel. Yeah. Yeah. With your hands close, buddy. Okay, Iñaki, mira. Yeah, ahí. Yeah, see? Okay, vamos. That's it. I could care less if you get it. It doesn't matter if you make this skill. But if you start now, in 2-3 years, you'll be able to do it. And then that's a D. All right, you got to do it now. The hard part is that you got to do it with a heel drive, exactly the same shape that I'm teaching you guys to use with those hips in the back. Because if you do it with a pike, it's a 3/10 deduction. So you got to swing the handstand with a heel drive. Sorry, Jackson. You got to swing the handstand with a heel drive. So it can't be closed hips. That's one of the deductions. So like here, you can almost like swing up from, you know, a press handstand on P-bars, you can't swing up from. But here you can kind of like use your legs and use your momentum to get your heels up on this skill. And that might be a benefit to you guys. Trying to drive those heels to the handstand. Okay, we got 13 seconds, then we got 1 more exercise and it's 6:58. Right, we're right on time. I appreciate everybody's hard work. I thought that the interview went great. We got through everything that we were supposed to get to today. So I'm really proud of you guys. The last exercise is your in and outs. Okay, it's right here. So you're gonna do like a push-up shape and then you're gonna go in and then out. Okay, so I'm assuming that Smoothie is going to show me exactly what I want perfectly. Okay, so you're going to start in push-up shape and you're going to press your legs through the middle and go in and then out, and then in and then out, and then in, and repeat for 1 minute and 50 seconds more. But I want you to get to the stretch shape in the back. Stretch shape in the back. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. You got to be a little bit more fine-tuned on those details if you're trying to make it like, yo, you're going to be good, bro, if you just fine-tune everything. Fine-tune. Aiden, good job. Yeah, it's getting better, dude. All right, man. Fun to watch. See a couple more. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Abdul Rahim, nice. Right, Ethan and Parker, good job. That's it, man. Ethan and Parker, great work. Yeah, just make sure you're fine-tuning that shape in the front and in the back. And Ethan, you know, it's not so much about, and I'm not saying that you are in a stretch shape. Your brother does a little bit of an arch, but I think that he's young, so make sure that you're in a stretch in the front and a stretch in the back, okay, Smoothie? Stretching, not arching, difference. Okay, big difference between a stretch and an arch. An arch is loose. And you cannot make a sling, you cannot make a catapult out of a loose piece of material. It's got to be tight. So big difference between loose and tight, stretched and arched. Ethan, nice work. That's it. Finish that shape though in the back. Finish that shape in the back with the belly down. Yep, better, better, better. All right, guys. Finish up your last couple, and then we'll get ready to move on. Guys, I thought that was an excellent workout. I was really happy with the interview with Wajdi. I thought that he was really interesting and well-spoken, and I hope that he and his family have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend, as do I hope the same for you. Hope everybody can spend time with their loved ones, okay? Wrap it.